back into the Neverwinter Uprising Mod 17 preview server, and I'm going to re-roll my ranger here as a Gith, and check out the new Gith race, its appearances and its features and stats and whatnot, and then we'll also go through the Uprising introductory quest again. And this time we can check out some of my ranger gameplay, and I'll show you guys a little bit of what seems to be working for me with my ranger. So let's head on in there now. First I'm going to re-roll this guy. And we'll go with Gith. I'll leave him as a male. I'll go to the previous screen so you can see this. The ability scores, you get a choice here. You can grant either 2 strength and 2 dex, or 2 strength and 2 intelligence. You get the Gith endurance ability, which your heightened endurance allows you to regen stamina 2% faster. And Gith advantage, your decades of war have given you an edge in combat, gaining you 1500 CA. So we'll go through here. I'm going to go with dex and strength because it's a ranger, obviously. And here we'll check out some of the pre-made appearances here. It's got some new hairstyles and tattoos and stuff, and some of the more of the same as well. I like the kind of cool braids and stuff they got going on here. So we'll just go to customize, and I'll do my own here. I'll zoom in on my character here too, so we can kind of see a close-up as I go through some of the different options here. All kinds of cool different hairstyles, lots of braids in them. It's got some of the more of the same stuff, but some of its own unique stuff too for Gith, which is pretty cool. And then down here you got more of the same, the old stuff. I think though I like this braided hairstyle here, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. And adjust the colors. I give him red hair. I'll leave the highlights, and that looks good like that. And the more of the usual eye assortments here. Ooh, I could go with cool red eyes. That might look good with my armor. Or purple. I think I'm gonna go with the purple, because I think that'll look cool with my armor. And eyebrows. And the Gith ears are pretty cool too. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. And get various piercings, which I believe are the same piercings that you'll find in other characters. There's circles and hoops and facial hair. You got some cool goatees and beards. Get some mutton chops going on here with the Fu Manchu. Maybe I'll go with this one. Yeah, I'm liking this one. So we'll try to match this to our hair a little bit. There we go, that looks about right. And tattoos, they've got some unique looking tattoos here. I'm usually going to have a helmet on, so I'm probably not going to bother with tattoos, but some of them are pretty cool. Now maybe I'll leave this on. Can I match them to the eyes? Maybe dark green. Alright, and scars. I don't think we need to scar them up at all. And we get face scaling. Get, I'm probably gonna not bore everybody running through every little detail of this stuff here, but I think it looks pretty decent the way it is, honestly. Nice if we could give him a little bit more of a nose, but that's not too bad. Alright, we'll go into body shape and get to again the four main body shapes: slim, toned, heavy, and big, chunky. I think maybe I'm gonna go with the skinny guy though. He's a ranger, and ranger armor looks cool on skinny characters. And I'm gonna leave all this just midpoint here. I'm not gonna really bother with much of anything. This looks pretty good the way he is. I might add a little bit of leg length so they look more natural on the mounts, like horses and stuff. And yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Match that up a little bit so it doesn't look weird. Okay, and then we'll just continue, and let's get on with this. I'm gonna change his name here because I'm probably gonna keep this character for a while here. And let's get to it. We're gonna go in here, and I'm gonna, well, it should already be in Yawning Portal, and I'm gonna grab one of the mounts I have that the developers were kind enough to put on the auction house during a Play with the Devs event a little while ago. So I'm gonna grab this one here. So it's got a cool skill on it too, and it's also got a power buff, which I think will be very helpful. 10,000 power I'll get off this. Okay. And I'm not going to go all crazy with my gear. I'm just going to run it. I think I'm upwards of, where am I at here? 18k. I'm still using old Lost Moth set and stuff. I'm not really geared up. He's got alabaster weapons, but I got a rank 12 Vorpal in there and a rank 12 Bark Shield in my armor. Pretty well the meta these days. This Arcane Maelstrom, perfect. Okay, so that should give me that extra power bonus. And that's nice. That brings me up to 79k, which is considerably better. Wanted to make that slight change to my boons here, and I got a few more I can assign as well since I was last in here, because I grabbed the Zen Market campaign completions in here on the preview server. And yeah, those are the ones I want. And I got a few more to spend here, so I may as well throw these out. No, I still got 3 more. I'll put them somewhere down here. Maybe maximum hit points. That one's giving me 1,000 per rank. This should be the same, yeah. Okay, that should be good. I'm not going to spend a year picking through every little thing here. This guy's pretty well loaded out. He'll be okay down here. He should be okay anyways. So we're going to have to go all the way up to the top level and pick up this quest. Oh yeah, my power's up to 80k now. That's better. And a 19k item level. That should be a plenty to go through this. I should have went the other way, but no.
I am excited to see what you discover on your next expedition.
The Uprising quest starts right where the last quest for Undermountain finishes, when you finish the Undermountain storyline. And so we'll just go back over here, and Cavatos should be waiting to give us our quest.
I am pleased that you're willing to help. I need you to undertake an expedition into the depths of Undermountain and investigate a new disturbance. I must caution you. I have heard rumors of increased illithid activity. I do not know if the disturbance is their doing, but any increase in illithid activity is cause for concern. Can I count on you?
So the first part of this quest is going to be like an expedition style run, just like every other section of Undermountain. And so I'll start this at this table over here. And into the expedition we go. This time it'll be mostly illithid type enemies in here though, instead of the normal randomized kind of expedition enemies. No, Ranger has changed drastically since mod 16 came out, and before Rangers used to really find their strength in doing critical damage with their damage over times. Now it's completely opposite. Now it's burst damage, single target, and support kind of skills as well. I wish my at-wills were a little bit stronger, but they do the trick. Let's see how it goes. Oh, and I got the wrong skills on. I think when I respec my boons, it must have reset my skill tray. No, that's better than the A5, because yesterday when I tried to do this on A5, it was impossible, and now today on A6 it's back to normal. It's like it should be. It's actually playable. Okay, take electric shot for my AoE and rapid shot for my single target. I'm gonna take this thing here because that adds damage on my melee. I'm gonna take Twin Blade Storm. I don't need Crushing Roots because DOTs are kind of pointless now. And I think the other one I'll take Aspect of the Serpent for now. And that looks good. Now I'll get rid of these crappy skills. I'm gonna put this in because Oak Skin and Binding Arrow. Binding Arrow is a 500 magnitude shot, so that's pretty good magnitude for a single target. When it crits, it's nice. I'm gonna put in. I got Marauder's Escape still. I think I put the wrong one. And of course boarhide. But I think I'm going to switch these two. Yeah. Or no. Yeah, okay, this is a lot better. Sorry about that. Now, I like this map, it's nice and quick. I know where all the runes are, usually. Oh, there's no runes in this anyways though, it's just to clear the area and get to the end. So probably the fastest way through I think will be down through here. Oh, that sucked. Okay. No, Marauder's Escape or the charge one there. To close the distance won't work off a ledge it seems. But it didn't cooldown it either though. It just blew off the effect and since it didn't hit I guess it didn't go on cooldown. So I'm not using any AoEs on my encounters, which I think is kind of pointless anyways. The AoEs on your encounters are so slow, in the time it takes the animation to run, you can just do that and do like 3 times as much damage. So the only like I said now, with Ranger, I find the only encounters worth using is the single target, high damage, high magnitude stuff, or something useful to close the damage, like or healing. The oak skin is actually kind of nice. Oh, I hit the wrong one. I don't think I have, nope, I don't have the key yet. I'm gonna have to kill some more. Probably these guys. So it's a lot of in and out kind of strategy with this. Using your encounters to buff your at-wills a little bit with death strikes. I'm not even sure if death strike affects at-wills. I think it's just your next encounter, but I don't know for certain with that. It's hard to test things like that because the numbers change. What it does one day versus what it does the next are often 2 completely different things. And I gotta tell you, oak skin saves me so much on potions. Like Rangers don't have the greatest defense or whatever. I think mine's actually nowhere near cap. So but boar hide and that heal really makes up for it. And it's a team heal too. So if you got party members, it heals them also. Holy jeez! I kill everything here maybe. I don't have to go through that whole stupid cave system. I won't. I'll just kill these guys and it'd be the same distance either way at that point. Ah, got it, good. At least I don't have to worry about finding relics. I did a master expedition here on the test server earlier, and it wasn't this map, it was one of the other ones, the one with the castle and the big long hallway that's kind of twisted, and I swear like, there was a relic missing in there. I found 2 of them, and I looked every single spot. Like I know where the relics are, and it wasn't in any of the locations. Unless it was way back at the very beginning at a part I couldn't get back up to. Oh, this was the one here. Sadly, some of these ranger skills are so lackluster too. Like some of the best skills have like no visual effect at all. Like binding arrow. That's one of your highest magnitude encounter powers, and there's like no visual effect. It looks like he just shoots a normal arrow with this tiny little vine that you see come out of it for the binding part. But I mean, you see cleric skills, and they're really impressive looking, you know. Boar charge too, huge magnitude skill that just looks like you slid into the guy, like you body check him or something. There's no effect at all with it. Oh no, I hope it's not bugged. Might just be me. No, we're good. Yeah, I did this map earlier on a regular master expedition on the version A6, and I think I missed the rune. I looked everywhere, and I don't know. Maybe it was too early in the morning for me or something. Never discount the possibility of player error, right? I wasn't looking for relics that don't exist. It's habitual, right? You check all these relic spots, like it's so automated. You do these expeditions so many times. You know, if I had a slight bit more range on boar charge, but I usually use the, whatever that is, Marauder's Rush to get in there quick. Anyways. You'll see me fire that oak skin a lot because it's a fast cooldown thing that procs death strikes. So that my next ranged encounter is more powerful. I shouldn't care too much about the loot here, but I am going to collect these Illithid trophies because I'm curious what those are for. And so I'm going to try to save a bunch of them because hopefully they're for something good. Like, I mean, hopefully they make this entire mod something that's really gives you substantial rewards. I mean, since mod 16 come out, the only thing left to do in Neverwinter that has any worthwhile rewards is master expeditions. And opening those adventure boxes. There's nothing else to do in the game anymore that's worth doing. Unless you need your boons or whatever, but now thanks to Legacy system you can build that out pretty quick. Which is great. Like, the Legacy system's awesome because it helps streamline new characters into the new content. And yeah, dude, some of that old stuff, the stories are great. Never want to take it out of the game or anything, but it does become obsolete. The rewards from the old campaigns become obsolete. But then the greater the rewards too, then also they have to come up with more difficult content as well. Like, well, I guess Lair of the Mad Mage, for example, is a good example of that. Oh, and another cool companion ring. Seeing a lot of these companion rings dropping now in Master Expeditions, which is cool. Like, it's good that those become more available. And it gives us dialogue with no voice, so I'll fill it in. As you reach out and touch the crystal, an image of a sea of stars fills your mind and you feel subtle shift in your surroundings. As the image fades, the archgate snaps on next to you. Something is different about its magic. Leads you to believe it will take you far from Undermountain. To the gate. Let's go. I guess it makes sense that there's no dialogue because there's nobody there talking. Unless they made the crystal a talking crystal, that could work too, I suppose. They'll just take an audio clip off of me reading it and insert it. Right. Screw hiring voice actors. We'll just take this guy's clip off his stream.
Greetings and
Oh, I skipped that one, sorry. Wasn't saying much, but here, I'll let him read into this one.
I placed the crystal you discovered to attract worthy adventurers. My desperate attempt to secure aid in our time of need. My master believes we can accomplish our objectives with subterfuge and patience alone. But I disagree. Speak with my master, your Laka. He will determine how best to utilize your skills. Although he is not happy with me, I must believe he will listen to reason.
Ah, yes, the outsider. I've suspected Ezria would seek someone out since we first relocated here. He is not one to take no for an answer, even if it's for his own good. My reluctance to seek outside help was not born of weakness, as he believes, but rather an understanding of the threats arrayed against us. I did not believe one such as yourself could be found, although I'm glad to be proven wrong. You may just be able to accomplish that which I feared was impossible. You may have already encountered them in your journey here. The Illithid are vile beings. They dominate and enslave other creatures with psionic energy, forcing them to do their terrible will with little hope of being freed. Their more fortunate victims have their brains devoured, sparing them the eternal suffering of being a prisoner in their own body. The Gith Yankee are a new threat in this region. Though we share ancestry, their ideologies are quite different than ours. They are tireless marauders who thrive on bloodshed and destruction. Mercilessly raised to be indiscriminate killing machines, they pillage across the stars. Both groups seek to dominate the material plane and will not rest until they accomplish this goal. That is an understatement. My people, the Gith Sarai, are dedicated to fighting both Gith Yankee and Illithid wherever we find them. We work tirelessly to prevent either faction from gaining a decisive advantage over the other, thus maintaining the balance of power. That balance is now under threat, which is why you are here. Will you join us to prevent a shift in the balance that would spell doom for your world?
Okay, now I'm going to start the main storyline quest here, the teachings of the Zerthamon.
The teachings of Zerthamon is a lost artifact of ancient power that my people have been searching for over countless years. When activated, it grants access to the heart of our fortress city, Shraktalor, bypassing its otherwise impregnable defenses. The teachings of Zerthamon has recently been rediscovered in fragments, and the Gith Yankee and Illithid have each acquired some of these fragments of Zerthamon. If either faction gains control of the teachings, they will be able to assault Shraktalor and destroy it, destabilizing the tenuous balance of power we maintain, allowing one to dominate and enslave the material plane. This must not happen. You must recover the fragments of Zerthamon from the Illithid and Gith Yankee holding them.
shit. I think my volume was down a moment ago. What we're doing here is recon quests, and we got to complete a number of these recon quests to gain access to the Warden expeditions. In the Warden expeditions, we can gain the rod fragments. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, and then after that, you can do the fragment expeditions and recover the actual fragments of Zerthamon. Alright, so let's check out my cool new mount. Thank you for that, developers. I actually bought it from the auction house. When they did the Play with Devs event, they posted a bunch of them on the auction house for 180. So I managed to pick this one up and bind it to this guy because I'll keep this character for a while. So here we gotta kill 3 Gith Yankee champions. We gotta go to these locations. What speed am I at? Legendary movement, there we go. And I want that power. 10k power should be better. There we go. Now I should be. Oh yeah, upward 90k. That's a lot better. Are they up here? No, wrong ones are up here. Oops. Now let's head on over to the next one. Keep getting dismounted, so I'm just gonna run over here. There's all sorts of battles going on. Looks like the locals on these maps, or even the guys of Mala, are fighting against these Gith Yankee. Guess they don't want them in their territory. And we should have one left here. Excuse me. Coming through. Don't mind me. You guys just keep going ahead with your little battle there. this one down. And that should be it for this map. Okay, let's get out of here. And we still have one other recon quest we can do right now. And I think that one is in Van Rakdoon. Yeah, but it looks like I gotta turn this one in first. Now we'll head back over the map and do the other one. Oh, this place is always quite the maze. Up, I think. Yep. Looks like back here. It's so easy to get lost around this map. But that makes it kind of cool, I guess. Ah, there he is. I had to get rid of that Grave Master first, though. He's making things difficult for me. All bear attack! That is such a cool trinket. 10-minute cooldown on it, but it's worth it because it does pretty nice magnitude damage. I think it penetrates armor too. Yeah, 183,680 damage. Doesn't say if it penetrates armor or not, but it seems to just do straight up damage when I use it. Alright, which way from here now? Damn it. Getting some frame rate drop here. Get lost. There we go. Now I'll kill it. Am I going the right way? Nope, wrong way. Oh, I gotta go all the way through all this to get to it. There we go.
This way! This way, Dad!
Ah, finally. Oh, I didn't make it out. I got hit. Doesn't matter, does barely nothing to me. Alright, now where the heck's the other one? Hopefully it's not well, maybe it's right down here somewhere. past all this mess. Oh, that's it there, I think, is it? I don't know. I'm gonna kill all this stuff anyways, just to be sure. Oh, I got the last one way over here somewhere. Yeah, they put these mounts on the auction house during the Play with Developers event. They were supposed to send us codes in our emails for the to use in the live server, and I never got any code from them though, of course. I mean, I even posted about it on forums, sent emails to all sorts of different places. I even went on Reddit and posted about it, and yeah, nothing. And it's like, how could I even have this? What would you say I'm lying about being there or something? Like, whatever. How could I even have this then? You saw me pick it up and bind it at the beginning. Like, what, did I buy it on the live server and copy it over or something? Nuts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go all the way back up. Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. I'm here, Dad.
Yeah, I don't even have a direction to go now. Doesn't even give me a thing. Oh. I'm just gonna go this way, in the general direction of the spot, and hopefully I'll find a way up into it. Yeah, I gotta get back upstairs. There's no way to get to it down here.
For the 12 princes.
Can I even get through up here? No. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm on the right track now.
None shall mourn your passing.
Oh, it is nice to have this legendary mount, at least on the preview server. I picked up this one. I got the Hellfire engine, and I also got the Swarm one too. Okay, there is no door there. I gotta go up another level, I think. This top level, or is there more? There's gotta be more. There we go. And back here, but I need to get over here. How the heck do I get there? And I have a glittering trail again now, but it doesn't. I wonder if I go all the way around the other way. But there's a door there I can use.
Over there.
Shortcut. Haha. Now I think I'm on the right track. Yeah, we'll see about that. Finally, the last one. so much stuff. Almost every big boss is immune to knockdown, immune to knockback, immune to daze, and immune to everything I'm doing. Well, at least I was close to the end now. A nice tour of Van Rack Doom here. I think we've probably seen the entire map just on this run. Some of these recons are fast and easy, and some of the recons there's a lot of running around to do. Now we head back to Stardock, which is such a cool map. Hopefully get to see more of this, explore more of the entire Stardock compound, because it's tantalizing what the little bit they give us out here, you know.
Excellent work. This intelligence brings us one step closer to locating the illithid Warden.
So it looks like this character's not qualifying for the Warden expedition yet, but one of my other characters does. So maybe I'll switch over to my Barbarian and run through that with him. Just give it a nice look around here. This place is pretty awesome, and I can't wait to see the rest of it. Hopefully we get to see it, but you know, I don't think they would just give us this little glimpse and that's it, right? And yeah, it looks cool looking down on the planet and everything. Stars, the dragons flying around up here. Pretty awesome. They did a good job there. Yeah, nice little details like the glowing crystals for lighting. That's a nice touch. You even kind of get that haze from them, which is nice. Okay, everything's done here on this character. And that's pretty well lit for the introduction quests and expeditions for Stardock here, Uprising, the next module. And we can invoke here. I'm going to switch over to the Barbarian quick, and we'll take a look at we'll take a look at the Warden expedition. Let's head over here, and I think we could just use this to transport to Stardock. Yep. Oh wait, do I have a mission here still to do? Ah yes, so I can do the Warden expedition right from here, and I have another recon quest there, but I'm gonna go straight into the Warden expedition for now. And let me check, make sure I got potions. Yeah, I got 3. Might need to buy some more. Oh, whoa, almost fell in. Alright, that should do. Now let's head on in here. Now I have no idea what's in store in a Warden expedition. This is the first one I've ever tried, so I may not even be able to do it, but let's give it a shot anyways. This is probably my best of all my characters here. I got this Trobriand set on him. I like this, and I think I'd like to get this on the main server too, but it's going to take a while, I suspect. I got 1 KIL hat and armor. Everything's pretty good. I mean, only my weapons I picked, I didn't even bother to refine that yet, but it'll be fine for now. For this, I think we should be okay. And if not, then I'll sit down, take some time, and max out some more stuff on this guy. I'm not even gonna play rune. I'm gonna go in with no runes, just in case. Looks like another expedition like any other, but I suspect things are gonna be a bit tougher in here. 22 minutes on that. Okay. Take one of these. And that should be it for now. Let's go for it. And I know none of my characters have the ideal loadouts. None of them, they don't all have best in slot in every slot. But I mean, I just don't have the time to put into a lot of it, you know. So I just run what I got, and I seem to be doing alright in here. I should have put in a rune. Oh well. Test server, I don't need anything on here anyways. So one rune is definitely soloable. Love Mightier Leap. Fantastic. When you time it right. Sometimes it misses though, but can happen with anything. Didn't even crit, did 60 damage. 60k. Big thing too, I think, is not everybody is a power gamer. You know, not everybody has the time to grind out every single thing to gold quality, and it's especially for testing purposes, it should be playable by, you know, pretty well your average gamer, not, you know, power gamers will run through here with their eyes closed and at-will everything to death, and then say, oh, it's way too easy. Yeah, well, it's way too easy because you've got like rank 14 enchantments in every item. You've got every single thing fucking legendary quality, you know. Like, you've got all the best pets you can have. Companions, whatever you want to call them. But for your average gamer who doesn't have all that stuff, it would be considerably more difficult. It'd be hard enough, you know. But still playable, not impossible. And I guess it's hard to find that fine line too, between what's playable and good for the average character, but isn't too easy or too hard for anybody, you know. And you not everybody's at the same level, so you can't really engineer something to suit everybody that's going to be right for every player. All you can really do is take what's the average, you know, and coming out of Master Expedition without grinding a ton of stuff, you're going to average around 20k, you know. If I had epic a couple other things here, 20k is feasible for most average characters. Without a ton of work either, you know. And yeah, no, I wasn't looking for relics. I was admiring the scenery. Nice lake running through there.
Your
So yeah, the Warden expedition wasn't too bad. That was pretty fun. More or less like any other expedition, but with a bunch of Illithids in it. Not even sure if I actually got a piece of that fragment. I checked the quest and it should show me. If I track it. No, doesn't say. No, 0-4, so I don't, well, I gotta get this rod sections. Did I get a rod section from it? I don't see it in my inventory as a normal item. Useful item, maybe? I don't see anything out of the ordinary here that isn't for other things. Currency? Oh god, I hope it's not a currency. Maybe. What are these? Githinki trinkets, illicit intelligence. Illicit trophies, huh? I don't see anything good in here either. And yeah, I have no idea what's triggering me right now. Kind of stuck in a combat mode for some reason. But if I enter combat again, and then leave combat, I'll probably go back to normal. Oh wow, these ones are far apart. At least I'm close to this one though. I mean, you gotta kind of time it just right with that mightier leap, but if you hit it, it does some nice magnitude damage. Wait, we've had quite the tour of Van Rakdoom today. We've been through here with the Ranger. Now we're running through here again on the Barbarian. But I think the only reason I got this quest still is because I accepted it on this guy before doing it on the Ranger, but didn't complete it on the Ranger. I imagine once this gets closer to completion, actually grinding through and killing everything on these maps probably will net you trophies, which hopefully add up to some good rewards.
You shall not survive this.
Yeah, that did the trick. Sometimes I try to time it too. I'll save it for when the enemy has a big red AoE around them, and then I'll use it to jump out of the way of that and then slam back in at the higher magnitude. Van Rakdoom's another cool map they did a good job on. Like the whole of Undermountain really leaves you with the impression that that there was something here before, like some kind of civilization or something that got buried under the mountain somehow. It piques the interest, you know. Makes you wonder what was down here before the Mad Mage came along there, Halistar and all them. And they hint at the story a little bit, but they don't really get into it too much. They leave a lot out, and they just kind of hint around a little bit of what's going on, giving you just enough bits to see what went down with Gleister and Halistar and all that. But okay, cool. I think that was the last one. Let's get out of here. I like these Hellfire engines. They're so cool. They're like hot rods. Like medieval hot rods or something. I got the legendary one. I put it on my Trickster Road because this guy actually already had a legendary mount he got from summer event years ago. He got a Black Ice Warhorse. So I put the other Hellfire engine on the Rogue. I mean, again, I'm just in kind of a mediocre level, not anything crazy going on. Just stuff that pretty well anybody can get in game from doing master expeditions and whatever. A reasonable item level, because I mean, what's the point in testing at like a ridiculous item level that only maybe 10% of the players are actually achieving, when the other 60-70% of the players are probably sitting at, you know, 19k. And then you got the remaining percentage. I know that those are the bots. They don't do nothing. They equip just whatever the freebies. And even the freebie stuff I think is still like 17-18k anyways, so You could probably stumble your way through it on that gear. It would be just be a bit more difficult. And we're back to Stardock. Let's go turn this stuff in. And I think I already turned in the Warden expedition. And that doesn't seem like I got anything from it. Probably a chance and you gotta do it 100 times or whatever. Oh, and it gives me another Warden expedition. Cool.
Thanks to the intelligence.
Should we do it? Yeah, let's do it. So I'm gonna take a short break, and then I'll come back and do it. So, thank you for tuning in, and I'm not gonna bore you running through another expedition, but I'll keep that in slotted there, and this has been Scaro, and we'll catch you next time.